Alright, so in this video, I'll teach you how to use hooks and maybe more importantly, how to not use them because they can also get you in trouble. So the point behind hooks is to keep it interesting. Once you have their attention, you need to keep their interest and engage them for a bit longer. So the first tip I have for you is to not give away the secret yet. What people tend to start with is the solution. I generally see by measuring the performance of different articles, email campaigns, and so on, that as soon as you give them the solution, people get very disinterested actually. So what you want to do in the next step with your hook is to give them clues and actually make a promise so that they will be more interested. Now, once that they have a clue about what's going on and they are interested, you can keep them for longer. And of course, if you make a promise that if they keep reading, it will be worth their time, this will get them more engaged. So the idea in the hook is to engage them with something that's unusual, counterintuitive, or fresh, and ideally something that they do not know. That would be a great hook that would keep them interested. We can also use surprises, challenges, something like, do you know what are the best ways to figure out your next move? And also a great way is to present them with something new. If you can, it's a great idea when creating your hooks to catch them off guard and use something that's really emotional or exclamatory that would provoke a strong emotion, and it would get them to either agree strongly or disagree strongly and keep reading. And so then of course you can also use the promise of a benefit or a solution. So now I will show you two examples, one where we got it wrong and one where we got it right, so that you can see the difference. So the first one is actually our article on the 10 golden rules of sales. You can see that even though this article I think is very useful, what we can see from measuring the impact of the article, and this is something that we're going to discuss later on in the content marketing course, the hook that we are using here is a bit boring. And so, we start with the art of selling is an all-time subject of interest, and everyone keeps searching for know-how and strategies on how to become better at it. And, people maybe will agree with that. But the big problem that we see with this article is that we give them kind of the solution. We tell them what are the 10 golden rules of sales right here. And so people can take a look at them and see, maybe I know this one, maybe I don't. And where we can see in the analytics that we lose people's engagements is here. Maybe they agree or disagree. And so because they have the solution here, they don't have a good reason to go down and see what's going on. Right, so this is an example where the hook is actually playing a bad role, and it's not a good hook. It's not a good hook because we are giving away the solution. And I've seen this happen over and over again, so that's why I'm showing it to you. Also, the top 10 golden rules of sales sounds a bit general, so we can definitely think of ways to improve this article, which is another thing that we are going to learn about in the content marketing course. Now, I'll show you the next article, which is much more successful and also much more useful. So here you can see, first of all, that the headline starts with something that's much more actionable. Scaling your business with social media marketing, 13x return on ad spend. So that's something that would interest most marketers because most of them do not get to the 13x return on ad spend. So this is a case study of the incredible result. And so you can see that's a hook, step-by-step case study. Now you grab their attention with something that's very interesting, and then you tell them, hey, this is a case study, this is how we did it. And here, with the hook, we are actually using an image, and this image presents directly the results of the campaign. So now people want to know, well, these guys spent $100,000 and made nearly $1.5 million out of it. How did they do it? And then that's how a hook should work. Once you can see, all right, I can see the data, I can see the result, I can see what's going on here, and they have incredible results. So let's see how they are doing it. And then you can see, you're going to go through the planning and strategy, initial setup, and you are interested to keep reading until you figure it out. And we can see from the analytics that this article got much better results, a lot more engagement, and a lot more traffic as well. And that's because of the hook, because we can see that people keep reading the entire thing because they get interested from the very beginning. All right, so that's it for hooks. And in the next video, I'll show you how to use the main body copy to entice desire and to get people ready to buy.